Hi, this is Grandma Lori. Today's story is the Maximum Murph Detective Agency and Michael. The house was in an uproar. Mom was taking Finnegan for a ride. As she put on Finn's harness, Max and Murphy whined, begged, cried, and barked. They wanted to go too, even though they knew they'd get sick in the car because they really hated riding in the truck. "Don't go! Don't go!" they cried at the same time. Finnegan said, "I'll be right back. We're just going to get Grandma her favorite iced coffee and get the truck washed." "Don't go! Don't go!" Max and Murphy repeated. All Mom heard was whining and barking. They hadn't heard what Finnegan said. Finnegan looked at Mom, his little tail stub wagging furiously. He was ready. As Mom and Finn left, Max and Murphy ran to Auntie Lori. "Please let us out. We need to go outside," they pleaded. Auntie Lori went to the back door to let the two out because they were making too much noise for her to be able to work. She didn't notice that the landscaper had left the gate open. Max and Murphy sure noticed. As soon as they hit the grass, they saw their opportunity. They ran through the open gate in hot pursuit of Mom's truck. Wait, which way did she go? Mom was already long gone, and Max and Murphy were confused. They looked at each other and then at their surroundings. Max said, "We've lost our home! How will we get home?" "I guess we'll have to do our detective thing and find our lost house," said Murphy. As the pair put their noses into it, they noticed a young boy sitting on the curb looking very sad. Maybe he knew where their house was. "Hi there," said Max. "My name is Max and this is Murphy. We've lost our house. Can you help?" The boy looked up and said, "I can't. I lost my backpack and my mom wants me to go find it. It's somewhere between here and the bus drop-off." Murphy said, "Great! We can help you find your backpack and you can help us find our house. We're detectives after all." The trio started walking toward the bus drop-off, Max and Murphy with their noses to the ground, Michael with his eyes on every curb. As they walked, Michael took his tie and dress shirt off, folding them carefully. "I remember stopping to tie my shoe," Michael said. "I must have left the backpack there." Max said confidently, "Then we'll find it in no time." As they turned the corner, there it was, Michael's backpack. "There it is! We found it!" Michael was so happy. "Thanks, guys! I'm so glad I found it. You were great helpers," Michael said as he kneeled down to pet the boys. He quickly stuffed his shirt and tie in the backpack. Then Murphy remembered they were lost. He had forgotten it all in the excitement of finding Michael's backpack. "What about us? Do you know where we live? Can you help us get back home?" "Sure," said Michael. "You bark at me every time I walk to the bus pickup and back home after school. Let's go, guys." "Thanks so much," said Max, licking Michael in the face. They started walking toward the puppy's house when a big black truck pulled up. The three looked up as Mom rolled down the window. "How did you two get out?" "Hi, Michael. Let me give you a ride home. Boys, let's get you in the truck." Michael helped Mom put Max and Murphy into the truck back seat, where they found Finnegan. They were so happy to see him, they thought he was gone for good. Wait, what's that white stuff on his face? He had a pup cup! Max started licking his face. When Mom dropped Michael off at his house, he scratched all three dogs on the head and said, "Thanks so much for the ride. The boys were a big help finding my backpack." "I'm so glad. Say hi to your mom for me." "Tell her I'll call her about the neighborhood garage sale tomorrow," said Mom. Michael waved as he got out of the truck and closed the door. Just then, there was a sound from the back seat. It was Max, then Murphy, getting sick, even though the truck hadn't moved very far. "Oh, good grief," said Mom. "Let's go home and get you cleaned up." Thank you so much for listening. This is Grandma Lori. I hope you enjoyed the story.